Hi, I'm Dr. Eric Bayer with Reddy-Care Physical Therapy, and I'd like to talk about nighttime leg cramps. A leg cramp is a pain that's experienced in the leg region, which is due to a muscle going into spasm, or in other words, when a muscle contracts too hard. There are many causes for leg cramps. Some of them include side effects from medications. It can be due to dehydration. For women who are pregnant in the later stages, they're also at an increased risk to have leg cramps. But the main cause of leg cramps that I'd like to focus on is a different theory. And this is based on the idea that a muscle that is already in a shortened position due to a weakness or an imbalance, and then is forced to contract even further, is more likely to cause a leg cramp. So, for instance, in the calf region, there could be a patient who has an underlying problem with the calf itself, or it could be due to a weakness coming from another area, such as the hip or gluteal region. There's a muscle in the gluteal region running from your hip all the way back to the sacrum back here, called the piriformis, and if that muscle is strained and tightens, it can actually push on your sciatic nerve, which runs down the back of your leg and actually innervates the calf. So if that muscle, the piriformis, is pushing on that nerve, that can actually be a primary cause of that calf muscle cramping. Now, the reason that calf muscles or any other muscles in the leg typically go into a cramp or a spasm at nighttime, I feel is mainly due to a change in blood flow throughout the body. During the day, when you're up and around, standing, walking, moving, there's increased blood flow throughout the body, which will keep the muscles in a more flexible position. At night, when you're not as active, there's actually a decrease in blood flow throughout the body, which will place the muscles at a higher chance to going into a spasm or a cramp. I'd like to show you a stretch that can be done primarily before going to bed that can help loosen the calf muscle. Now, the stretch that I'm going to show you is a way that you can stretch your calf in multiple planes of motion. It's important to realize that muscle fibers run in various different directions. So I'm going to show you a way you can stretch your calf in multiple planes of motion. When it comes to muscles, it's important to know that the fibers don't run in one plane. So in other words, they don't simply run up and down or only side to side. They're intertwined and running in various different directions. So this stretch will allow you to stretch the calf in those various different directions. With all three motions, you should feel a stretch in the calf area in a slightly different sense. If you have any questions, feel free to give us a call.